What is going on with this thing? I don't even know. Ooh, look who's back. Brenda, Roxy, and their buddy. They're back from vacation. And, well, I'd like to say my brain's back from vacation, but really it isn't. I'm getting my cleaned out. Excuse my French. Yeah, starting with the crazy supermoon, what, about 2 weeks ago now. I've kind of look at this. Look what I just found. I've been missing this microphone for about 2 weeks now. And here it is. I'm unpacking the whirlwind of, here, let's just get a little teaser of, wow, what's really going to be going on here. What is really going to be going on here? Woo, a couple bracelets, a locket. Tanya recently observed that I make a lot of sound effects. So I guess that's a sign of the flavor of crazy that I am. Sound effects. So, yay, got the mic. Hey, that one can go back in the charging platform with the magnet on it. And boom, there we go. That one is ready to roll. So now if I need a second mic, if I have a guest, whatever the second mic scenario would be, I've got it. Oh. So once again, we're in the garage. And I got a few things I'm going to show off. The other night, the X Factor showed up. Ooh. While Tanya and I were live on her channel. My jewelry addiction. Speaking of which, let me do the intro stuff here. My name is Doug. Welcome to Raven's Chest. I am a reseller and I specialize in vintage jewelry. And I also like to pick up other little fun knickknacks and collectibles and stuff. And right now I'm cleaning out my garage with my assistants, Brenda. Hi, Brenda. And Roxy, who were missing for the last couple weeks because they took off after this whole cleansing process. They didn't want to have anything to do with all this, with all that. So back to the jewelry. The X Factor brought this great check necklace, which was in very good condition. Nice festoon style with the multiple tiers. Ooh. Super nice. I love that color. Chrysoprase glass. Yeah, chrysoprase colored glass. And for those of you who know check jewelry, the one thing that's always like, yes, 2 thumbs up is when that little connecting ring right there, take a look at that. Take a close look, because that little connecting ring is actually marked Czechoslovakia on it. Full on says it all. Czechoslovakia. And that piece is in great condition. You got somebody here? Let me see what's going on. There goes some more of those sound effects. Hi, Tanya. Wish you were here. Oh, and this fantastic Bakelite bracelet, root beer Bakelite. That's what I'm calling it. Hinge is a little bit floppy. I mean, it's not real tight, but it does close all the way. A little bit offset. I thought about trying to mess with it, but man, I am not gonna mess with it. It's really in great condition. And the backlighting or the underlighting right now is perfect for showing that off. So a little small for me. I'm not gonna try to force it. Well, that'll be coming up at my next live, probably tonight. I honestly don't know, because yeah, I've just been getting rid of things on my list. Oh, bing. Speaking of things on the list, this beautiful locket needs to have a little tweaking done to the clasp, because it likes to do that. It likes to expose itself. But when it's not exposing itself, it's quite lovely. Oh, can I get the focus thing here? Where is my focal length for my phone? Well, I guess on a TV that might work pretty good. I don't have to look around my hand. I can just look at the screen. Ooh, can we get closer? Can we get closer? It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's fairly clean right there. I wish I could zoom in, zoom. But yeah, sweet, very rare, antique, Art Nouveau, Art Deco era, late Victorian. You know, I didn't really actually look too close, but yeah. Circa 1910. Let's just go there. I'm comfortable with that. Neighbors checking the mail. This is kind of weird. I don't know why I've gravitated to the garage, but I really like it out here. And now that everything's been, I think I've touched everything here, and now I know kind of what's going where and who's doing what. And now I can work on the back shed, which is a big project, but honestly, most of it's going to be just going away. Look at this sweet chain. Holy moly. Super heavy. Always like to find a good chain, you know, obviously hand fabricated, super heavy link. Man, I wish I could get a little better focus on that. Let's just stand back a little bit and assume that's the one. That is the one. Heavy. I don't remember what that weighed. Actually, I don't even know if I weighed it, but probably 25 grams, 30 grams. I don't know. Why do I paint myself in a corner and guess such silly things? That locket, another Victorian. This one is earlier. This one's Victorian. And both of these were memorial or mourning lockets. This one has this lady. Hey, focus on that face, camera. Can you do that? Do you recognize that face? Right there? Get that. Couple locks of hair in there. Are those gray or blonde? Looking pretty blondish to me. Very, very nicely engraved, and man, really in good condition, considering the fact that you can tell this has been worn. All that nice engraving that would have had sharp details at one point, it's all nice and rounded. It almost looks like an embossed pattern because of how soft all the edges are, but that's just from being worn over time. Nothing embossed here, buddy. Unless you're going blind and losing touch with reality. What do you think, Brenda? Roxy? No, you have a touch with reality? Wow. You're gonna come driving up and take me away. Whoa, what is this? Look at the fine silver work on this early Chinese ring. I should have tested this stone because I don't know what the heck this is. It almost looks like that light over here. It almost looks like a tourmaline. Yeah. It's got really a bunch of long fibrous crystallization in there. You can kind of see inside, and it has a little bit of that. I don't know if it's really chatoyance. I don't know if it's that, or if it's just reflecting light at different angles from inside. And then when you look through it, kind of hard to see. You look through it, you can see that pale green. It's like a greenish, yeah, like that's a good angle from my perspective. But man, look at the silver work on this thing. Really nice, really, really fine work. And this is typical, adjustable, marked, probably China silver inside. I wasn't really prepared. I just pressed play and started doing things. So I don't have my loop out here, but I think that's marked China silver inside. And for the price, I wasn't looking or questioning anything. It was just very fairly priced for what I knew that it was, regardless of what it said, or regardless of even maybe some little condition issues, which I haven't seen, but I will inspect it a little bit closer when I get a loop. Speaking of checking things out, check this out. I think this is Tibetan silver. It's a little dragon ring. Man, my lighting's not good. I think I might have to just call this one after a couple more pieces and then be done with it. But Tibetan silver, I'm gonna throw the stuff in the light box, I think, as well, and do the rest of my video. I don't like going inside. Do it in the light box, or maybe I'll just bring my light box out here. Shoot, why not? Light box in the garage. But before I go, what the heck is this? Holy moly. Wow. Man, I'm gonna make a short. I want to make a video. I want to do all kinds of things with this, but what I really need to do is just sell it. But super cool. If I could put it on, I almost thought about bending it so I could get it on and then bending it back and just leaving it. But man, I can't start doing that kind of stuff. It's not what I do. I sell this stuff because that's my job, and I love it, and I want to keep it. And I got things to do, bills to pay, more stuff to buy. You guys know the drill. I think I'm just gonna leave this rolling. Actually, I can edit all this out. I'm gonna go in the house. Loopity doop. What are you barking at, Kazi? I have another little coffee. Let's just top this coffee off. Chemically fueled. And bullion coffee is a major source. And a little bit curious what actually helps. So I'm back. Thanks for being here. If you're
maybe it's 5. I thought it was like 4, but
if you're here, you're totally awesome. I'm just eavesdropping on the neighbor's conversation. More pools. More pools. And you should be seeing what I'm selling. Why not? And I'm curious, if you are here, why are you here? Is it simply because you're awesome? Or are you here to buy jewelry? Are you here because you sell jewelry? Are you here because you one wheel and somehow you found this through the one wheeling community? Shot glass or sacrament glass or something to sniff, something to put sniffables in, a tiny hat. Oh, it sort of works like a seashell. Except you don't hear the ocean. What is that? Sounds like I'm riding in a can. William Spratling, super simple shot glass, but heavy. And bam, it's got the magic mark. Can we see? Can we see? No, that's not good. Well, that's the one. William Spratling, it's heavy. Mexican silver. I'm always a big fan of the Mexican silver. Some more. Tribute to Dina Marie. Ooh, we got some reflective eyeballs. We got some big eyeballs. And we got some ear covers and some two-part hats. I don't know, we got all that. More little demi-tasse cups, or, you know, if you're trying to be conservative with your ice cream, I've got the spoons to match too. Little tiny spoons to go with the little tiny cups. And I got some little tiny ice cream dishes over there as well. Formerly made for salt, but who needs salt in this world? We're all salty enough. There's enough salt. We don't need little dishes with salt to throw at people. Oh, those are shot glasses as well. And I've now probably lost Porter Blanchard. Names are a thing. From old old silver that you can sport at the holidays, to Kirk's Folly ice cream cones that you can sport any day, whenever. Kirk's Folly, wonderfulness. Look at that. Oh, we need to get some of that. Brenda, can you fix the lighting? Kirk's Folly. Brenda's like, "I'll fix the lighting. Just give me some of that ice cream cone." It's not how I eat ice cream cones, dummy. All right, we got that. Congratulations, Brenda. You got an ice cream cone. Wow. Am I really that goofy? Yes, I am. I'm also goofy enough to give Brenda a bow tie. No, I think that one might work better on Roxy. Or a headdress. Whatever. Enough of that silliness. Unicorns are like, "Hey bro, you pay us $200 an hour. You better get moving." Show them that Hobey brooch. Hobey brooch, sterling and gold filled with this flabbergastingly incredible stone on it. What the heck is going on here? I had to be shown this 3 times, I believe. This may have been the 4th time before I actually just bought it. And the funny thing about this is, maybe it was the 3rd time, but consecutive visits to this brooch yielded a funny set of conversations, or a funny progression of conversation. The first time I saw this, I bought this from the X Factor, and the first time I saw it, it was months ago, many months ago, and you know, he was trying to, he wasn't upselling it, he was just talking about it. And at the time I looked at it and I was really skeptical, like, I don't know, man, this looks like a marriage. It looks to me like they took a nice Hobei brooch and schmacked this gold-filled bezel and stone on there. And I was so set in my own belief that I didn't even want to consider anything otherwise, and I just passed on it. And so this time around, and he's like, no, I think it's original. It's even marked, like gold-filled and sterling, and it's got all the appropriate things. Maybe someone replaced the stone or something, but that was the conversation. I believe it's original. That was his position, and I believe it was altered. That was my position. And then this time around, I looked at it, actually inspected it a little bit closer, looked at the mark, and what's up, Luke? And my position was that it's original, it's appropriate. And as I was looking at it, the X Factor was like, yeah, I think someone added that. I think maybe that was altered. And I just I laughed, and I'm like, man, this is funny. The little ways that we paint ourselves into corners, and the little conversations that we have, and the games we play with each other and ourselves. It's wild and wacky. Okay, from old and fabulous, honestly. Those old Hobei pieces, in my opinion, they're now undervalued where they had held a pretty solid and respectable value in the past. That's my opinion anyway. To newer and unusual, this right here, I wouldn't have guessed that this is a Carolyn Pollock piece, but it is Carolyn Pollock cuff with multiple elements that are all bolted together, put together with these rods at the end. Just really cool, very unique. I like that gold leaf. I don't think the presentation here is really doing it justice. Get that one in the light box and it will pop nicely. Okay, last, not least, not jewelry, arts and crafts, cigarette, or even a cigar case maybe, that now I would put, what do we carry? You can't put a smartphone in there quite yet, but well, actually there probably is a smartphone that would fit in there. Put some big old doobies inside. Ah, dang it, I shouldn't have said that, because there's some people that don't like doobies. But we like doobies here in California. We even voted to make them legal, like much of the country has now. Beep, beep, beep. There goes my YouTube algorithm placement. Whatever. Great case. Super heavy. I don't really need to explain what's going on here. I'm not sure I could even. But look at how finely engraved that is. Look at the nice push button on it. It's like a piece of chrysoprase or chrysoprase colored glass. Kind of hard to say, get it out in the light, but it looks like glass to me. And probably not, it's Russian. 84 BBQ, I mean BBO. Who's BBO? Big Bad O'Ryan. Yeah, great piece. If this is your thing, this is a must-have, and it is my thing. These are the types of things that I gravitate towards, so I had to have it. I paid up for it, and that's how it goes sometimes when you find things that are exceptional and you want them or you gotta have them. You're gonna pay the price for them. So thanks for hopping in here in the garage with me. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And I think if you hit the bell, I think that still works. The notifications, ring the bell, and you'll get notified when I drop new content or go live or anything like that. Yeah, if you like this and you have someone who you know who think you might, if you have someone that you would like to share it with, then share it. Wow, look at that. Why is it so hard for me to ask for you to just share the channel if you like it? Because that's what I do when I like stuff. I'm like, hey dude, check it out. So if you like it here and you're like, hey, I got someone I want to show it to, then please show them. And just so you know, I made a silly commitment to do a 24-hour live stream when I hit 500 subscribers, which should be coming up here pretty quick. So when I do, we'll be doing that. And then, I don't know, we'll set some other silly goal and shoot for that. So thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed all these lovely treasures, especially this. What is going on with this thing? I don't even know. This is the kind of thing that really floats my boat. I was gonna say some other things that didn't make sense. Glad I didn't. I do enough of that already.